actually have on their back foot one digit has got a sharper, longer nail than the others, and they use that primarily for grooming.
Yeah, we were trying to figure out how old he is. Man, it's great to see him running around like this.
Yeah, he is kind of on the older side, but he's still got lots of energy.
How many times does he get fed a day?
Once in the morning and once in the evening, and then they can have their treats anytime.
Oh, is this treats?
Yes.
Fruit.
Yeah, this isn't all he gets. He gets all his cereal and everything else too. Good meat.
Love seeing him spring. This is a different cage than he was in before, wasn't it?
I think it's the same.
It is the same.
Is it?
They've just fixed it up a bit. Do you feed them separately?
Yeah, otherwise she would try and steal his stuff.
She wouldn't.
Yep, Jenga, jump it. Jenga, sure. Jenga, sit.
How are they behaved when you're with them not in the cage?
We don't go in the cage with them. There is potential that I might be able to work Jenga inside the cage.
I don't want to suggest anything crazy, but I was just curious, you know.
There's always potential that Obi will come out on walks and that Jenga's trainer can go in with her. But it all depends on how they're feeling, if they decide that our personalities match up with them as well.
Ah.
Jenga, stand.
And the one thing is that they're actually starting to get really good with each other, so they don't need us as much.
Yeah.
So the longer that they spend with each other, they realize they don't need me and Corey that much, so they might never come out ever again if they think that they don't need us. So,
But they do.
So sometimes they can, but you know, they're just so finicky.
Yeah.
Jenga, peek.
Do the capuchins? I mean, they're kind of territorial. They probably don't get pretty close to humans, do they?
Each one of them does have a trainer, and they do sections kind of like we're doing here, but they don't go in with them. They don't come out or anything like that. But they do.
Yeah, we were here. You were here when they beat each other up, weren't you? Or was that not you?
No,
there?
me.
Yeah, one bit the other's ear or something because it was a young male and he was trying to get treat, and the dominant male was like, "No, what are you thinking?"
Do you want to lock them up and we can try to?
We can.
I didn't say anything. I have their food though.
What else are we gonna do? He's saying.
So we're gonna hopefully get them in their bedroom so we can put your little present in there with them.
Aww.
So the way that they normally have to be switched is you have to put something up in the box for Jenga and then wait on Lenny to come in afterwards, because if she sees him getting anything, she'll come down. So we put it in the box inside there so she goes inside and doesn't see you giving him something.
Oh, wow.
to go up, and then when he thinks it's safe, he'll come down and be like, oh, okay. Oh, but she came back down, so he didn't go in.
Oh. That looks heavy.
So because Jenga is so dominant, she doesn't really allow Obi to be in the same space where there's prized food. So that's why he was so hesitant to go into the bedroom.
Yeah.
Normally in the morning we have to put 2 slices of banana up top for her because it'll take her more time to eat the 2 slices, and we give him 1 pumpkin big slice so he can take that and eat it in his own little peaceful way. And she can go ahead and have her 2 pieces, which are the exact same weight. Yeah, so we always have to wait for her to climb up top, and then he's like, oh, okay, it's okay to go in now.
Because she won't steal my stuff.
And she's done that. If he's enjoying a particularly good piece of chow, and she'll lazily walk over and just pull it out of his hand, decide she doesn't want it, and throws it on the ground.
So to get them to go in their bedroom, like she said, it has to be something pretty good that they're willing to sit in there long enough to eat. Like their carrots and yams, they like good enough, but it's not like a really good enough treat for them to hang out in there long enough. So
Right.
Although they do like cooked veggies.
that's true, they do.
Mmm.
And they love their little buckets. We can move those around anywhere, even way up top, and they still get them. We change them out for the seasons. Cute little Christmas ones right now.
If they do have a particularly good chow that they really, really like, sometimes they'll actually just sit at their own stations and they don't bother each other because they decide that whatever they have is probably better than what's in the other bucket.
I don't want to risk losing this.
Pretty much.
You know, they're getting the same thing.
They don't have to know.
They even have a little puzzle ball back in there that we can hide the food in, and I guess Jenga is too smart for it or something, but she looks at it and she's like, I'm not working for that, but Obi will sit there and go for it, but Jenga's like, nah.
She'd rather do the easier stuff if he'd rather work it out.
Mmm, that looks great. Ooh, those are crunchy. Not like the fruit.
They're very rude. They chew with their mouth open.
Like a dog.
Jenga knows quite a few more behaviors than Obi does, just because Obi tends to forget them like that.
Really?
He forgets them, they're gone for good, and you have to retrain them. So if I were to train him something that he used to know, it's like doing it all